Hi everyone, I'm Johnnie Lynn Letch with Creative Designs by JL. Tonight what we will be doing is a wreath for Easter. Along with this wreath, I will not be doing it tonight, but I will be doing a mailbox swag that will match or be very similar to the wreath. So if you are interested in a mailbox swag to match this wreath, all you have to do is private message me and I will get back with you. So let me turn the camera around. This is the, let me show you. This is the Easter Bunny, which is just as cute as can be right here. And let me show you the mesh that we're using. The mesh is a pretty pink and lime with a pink metallic running through it. And I am going to use the poof method on this. So, and I'm using I think it's called the Pearl. It's a 24-inch raised frame, and it has the pearl tinsel ties. So let's get started, and I will show you how I do my poof wreath. Now, some people may do it a little bit different, but I'm sure you can make it your own when you want. Maybe change it up. So anyway, just remember, if you would, you can find me as well on YouTube as here. And if you would, I would appreciate it if you will sprinkle the love. I would appreciate it. And to your page. And also, if you would go to my YouTube page, I would appreciate it. And if you would subscribe to that. Now, I want some nice poofs in this. So I am going to go about 11-inch poofs, okay? Now, let's do 10. We'll go with 10-inch poofs. This is a very pretty mesh. The lime green is just so pretty in this, and I just thought, oh, this would make such a pretty Easter wreath. Now, I think I had gotten this last year at General Wholesale. You do not need a wholesale license in order to purchase from General Wholesale. These are some of the places that I usually get some of my product through that you do not need a wholesale license. I do Deco Exchange, I do General Wholesale, I do Craft Outlet, I do Trendy Tree, I do the Wreath Shop. These are just a few of the places that I get some of my supplies. Now, I know this may look a little thin, but when we get through, trust me, it is going to be nice and full. Now, what you want to do when you're making your poofs, you want to make sure that these ends are on the inside, okay? What's nice about the poof method is that because the way it is made, the edges are seal sort of, so you're not going to get the fraying that you would get when you, for instance, when you cut for a ruffle or curl method. You're not going to get that fraying there. Okay, so what have y'all been up to? I know some of y'all have really had the weather. I can't believe the snow, y'all. I wouldn't be going anywhere with this weather. So I have, y'all, I have been trying to get together a bunch of things that I'm going to be making. I don't know if anybody on here has a, I don't know, downstairs. You know, a lot of people that have basements. Of course, I've never had a basement because I live in the South in Louisiana. But I know a lot of people convert their basements into dens and things like that, and their husbands have bars down there. Wait till you see one of my next wreaths coming up. It is going to be so cute. It's going to have the light denim blue. Okay, wait, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm getting to the end right here of this poof right here, and on the middle layer, and then I am going to cross over and get that other layer to the, I don't know, some people call it the inside layer, or I call it the inside. That is the closest to the center, and then the outside is on the outside. So now what we're going to do, let me show you. I am going to come over and I am going to go to the very next with a 10 inch. Usually this is going to be like 11 inches, okay? And the reason it's 11 is because we're going over this other, we don't want to smash that other down there. So anyway, I have asked Rachel with Rachel Crafty Corners to make me some accents to go with the wreath. And what I want are some beer bottles, and they will be wood. And I also want some beer mugs. And so those will be the accents. And I do have the beer sign, and I'll show that in a little bit to you. And I have, so I said it was the light denim blue. It's the khaki and the black. So it is really going to be cute. I can't wait to make it. And then I have my doctor's office that I will be doing soon. I'm just waiting on the ribbon to come in. I ordered the ribbon, the healthcare ribbon. My stethoscope came in. So I will be doing a stethoscope on that. And that will be from my doctor, which I'm praying that it gets in here in time. And the reason why is because, let me get this over here. Yes. I have an appointment in about a week. So I will definitely most likely be doing it my next Facebook Live. So I'll have it ready. And that is going to be done in the red and the light blue. Well, not light blue. It's sort of a darker blue or turquoise. And it's going to have the blue. And I ordered the little medical hat to go on that. So that one's going to be really cute. I do custom orders now. I do, if you live in my local area, the Covington, Mandeville, Slidell, Hammond, Baton Rouge, I do custom wreaths such as garlands and things like that. And I still can ship it and do it. But if you would like something made and like me to set it up, I can do the seasonal trees if you need that done. And if you would, I'd like you to sprinkle the love. I would very much appreciate it. I love Maine, though, I will tell you that. We went up, I've been to Maine, I think twice. We went up there, what's the name? I can't think of the place in Maine. It's a, you know, we went up there and we had, well, lobsters, and what are those things called? They look like clams. I think they were called, maybe they are clams. I don't know. But we went up there, and so we did the whole thing. We went to Maine, Boston. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. I'm at the end of the outside ring. So all I'm going to do now, I'm going to finish off this roll, and I am going to crisscross back and forth to make this nice and full. So we go from outside to inside, inside to outside. That's all we're going to do. So when we get rain in this area, oh, and then up north of us is the Pearl River. And when all this area gets all that rain, it all backs up. And then on top of it, we have Lake Pontchartrain. Now, Lake Pontchartrain, I would say, is about 18 miles from me. And that is the longest bridge in the world. And that is the bridge that brings us to New Orleans. And y'all, when you get on that bridge, I promise you, there's no land in between. And honey, you cannot see, when you get in the middle of it, land. So you imagine 24 miles of bridge over solid water. Y'all, that's a lot of bridge. A lot of people don't like it. They won't go over it. They say it makes them too nervous. But it's, I mean, you know, it's a long bridge. You have 2 lanes going one way and 2 lanes going the other. So I can remember as a child that we didn't even have a causeway. I remember when it was first built and it was 2 lanes only. Yeah, y'all, I know. I'm telling my age. I'm getting old, y'all. What can I say? Well, to give you a little history, I have 2 children. I have a daughter, Sarah. So just remember, if you're interested in this wreath, which you can do, I will be listing it on Facebook. It will be in there by tomorrow. Take this off. And if you are interested in the mailbox swag that goes with it, my oldest is a boy, and his name is Ryan, and he has 2 children, Tristan and Ashton, 2 girls. Those are my granddaughters. My granddaughter one of them lives in Virginia, and the other one lives in Colorado, and I'm going to call both of them and see how much snow they've gotten. The one in Colorado is married, and her son is in the Army, so they are stationed there. And then I have 2 grandsons. I have my older grandson is up in Hattiesburg at the university, the Mississippi State University, and my youngest goes to Christ Episcopal, and he's in 7th grade, and that's my Andrew. All my grandchildren, y'all, are just the sweetest things on earth. You have no idea how sweet they are. I am blessed and to have them in my life, and they'll do anything for their more, as they call me. That's right. They call me their more. That's how we say it. More. I had a choice of now what I'm doing, y'all, let me show you. I am taking the zip tie, and I'm coming in here, and I'm going to zip tie this to the inner ring because I don't want this mesh to come away. I started it with a zip tie, and I'm ending it with a zip tie. Okay. And guess what? I missed the whole, make sure when you zip tie it, y'all, you zip tie it with, you connect it to the wreath itself, okay? I didn't. This is not a good thing to be snipping with. My daughter lives in Folsom, just where I live, and my son, y'all, lives in Mobile, Alabama. So there you go. Now, let me cut this off. All righty. Now, I haven't decided, y'all. I was kind of waiting for y'all to come on to maybe give me an idea. I have, oh, I have to laugh, y'all. Every time I say the word idea, my daughter, when she was started school and she was in school, she's one of her spelling words were idea. Well, naturally, she's going to try and spell it the way I say it, right? Idea, D-E-A-R. People in Louisiana have a tendency to add an ER onto everything, y'all. All right, now let's get the ribbons in, but I was thinking about adding, I'm not sure. Well, let's play with it and see. Let me show you my ribbons. Okay, we're gonna brighten this little girl up, okay, or little boy, whichever you want it to be. I have this wonderful plaid ribbon. Yes, and you know where this comes from? You're not gonna believe it, gang. Yes, it comes from Sam's. All righty, here you go. We've got this. Now, let me show you why I chose this ribbon. Y'all, this ribbon, let me take the sign and I'll show you. Now, you can do one or two ways. You can go like this in an X, or you can take it, bring this around, and make it like a little bow like this. So let's just go this way. And then the next one I chose is the little bunny. And that's this one here. And with the pretty blue that goes with it. And let me show you why I chose these colors real quick. Now what we're doing is we're going to alternate what we call these as tails, okay? These are what we call tails. Okay. There you go. I love this ribbon, this blue ribbon. Y'all, I have always been a green person. And I tell you what, this year, what catches my eye all the time is blue. Y'all, I'm ready to redo my house. Isn't that terrible? But I've got a lifetime of you know what, thinking my husband's going to let me redo my house. What we really need to do is sell our home and get a smaller home. We would do that because we have another house on our property that my mother-in-law lived on that we had built for her, and she's no longer with us. And so actually, I would love to move in there, but there's one problem, one huge problem, which wouldn't be that we would have to make a different staircase. Now we could move there, but my poor husband, he would lose his workshop, and he tinkers. My husband still tinkers, and I don't know, maybe we could build just a small little one car building for him. That would be good. I think that would be really good. And I'll tell you what, I would downsize, because right now my home is approximately 3,600 square feet. And y'all, that doesn't include the porches. And I have a front porch and a back porch. And then I have a separate garage, and that doesn't include the garage. That's just living. And so I think I would like, what we could do is would probably uh it would end up being about, if we moved into my mother-in-law's house, it would be about 1,800 square feet. And I told my husband, we need to do this. We definitely need to do this. Kathy makes adorable little accents for wreaths. I have I sold, I think I sold, I don't know, I've had a couple of things. I know her cow accent that she made was adorable. It was so cute. And by the way, I want to give thumbs up, y'all. I don't know what I would do if it were not for these people that inspire me, give me help, are my cubbies, and I am with Lori Jacobs, Hardworking Moms Group. She has two groups that I'm in, and these groups are Wreath Therapy on steroids, and the other group is Wreath Therapy on steroids, and brain freeze, and I mean, when I tell you, she is my inspiration. She has helped me so much. Not only she has a business page and a wreathing page. Casey does social media, and she does it for me, and she is available to others if need be. And there is also Cheryl Renaud. And Cheryl also, if y'all, also I am with, that's right, Crazy Maisie Creations. That's right, Katie Salvatore. Now, Katie also has a private group, Katie's Clubhouse. Uh, and she is, y'all, she's so funny. She really is. So, but I will tell you, if you want to learn the proper way of making wreaths, social media, YouTube, Facebook, she'll help you with, she is an accountant. She'll help you with accounting. She will also be doing a special YouTube learning thing, how you can learn about YouTube. You can learn all this through Lori Riley Jacobs, hardworking mom. Okay, she is phenomenal. I love her to death. She is just a sweetheart. She'll help you with your camera. She'll help you with anything. She is my special lady. You know how you have some special people? You know, there are a couple of people in my groups that are on here that are just so phenomenal and so sweet. I can tell you two of the sweetest people I've met. And you know, you can meet sweet people, but when you meet them, I mean, there's something about these two people when I tell you they're sincere. That's what I mean. You talk about sincere, and that's Dawn Sanchez. And I got to give my dues to my Susan Skelton with AC Wreaths and More. She is just a honey, y'all. When I tell you I mean, she is just so special. I can't even begin to tell you how special she is. Um, she is a sweetheart. There's so many people I could go on and on. And then I have my political nemesis. That's what we call each other. We're political nemesis. And that's Sue Merrick. I don't know if Sue's on tonight, but Kathy is on here. And Kathy, hey, and Kathy has Santa Marta Designs. So y'all, I can't even tell you all the people that you get to know through Lori's groups. If you haven't yet, and somehow y'all, let's see, let me make sure I've got everything. For some reason, you know how sometimes you got to have two alike? Well, that happens sometimes with these wreaths. And I'm going to have two alike, so I'm just going to put the two together. All righty. Put this one here. Okay. There you go. Stand up and put this one on. Okay. All right. Now, let me ask you this. What do y'all think? I can go, we have the sign here. which I'm going to hang here. And then I don't know if I am going to, I could put either the pink or the blue in here, or I could alternate. Let me see. I've got the popcorn mesh in here. I could put this in like so. I'm just not sure. I just think this is too fancy for that. I just, you know, the sign itself is not fancy. I do have eggs to put in here, but let's go ahead and let's get the sign in. And I'm going to put it right in the middle, gang, so that it'll work. So let me flip it over. You know what? I do not like the wire on here. So let me snip this wire. I don't want this wire on here. Okay. This wire is actually too stiff, and what I'm going to be using, y'all, I'll show you the wire I'm going to use. Okay. Yes. This little booger doesn't want to come out. Let me cut the back and maybe it'll come out there. Okay. There you go. All right. I'm going to take this wire here, and you can get the wire, y'all, and it's a thin wire. It's a 24 gauge, and you can get it from Michael's, Hobby Lobby. I get mine from Walmart. You can order it on Amazon. You can get it just about any. But when you're putting your signs on, y'all, just remember you may want to, you know, I like to wire mine in, or you can use pipe cleaners. I prefer the thin wire because you're not going to be able to see. Now what I want to do, let me find a crossbar. I want to maybe attach it to a crossbar. Okay, just like so, or near a crossbar so you can center it. Alrighty. And I do have eggs to put on here, and while I'm thinking about eggs, let me go ahead and let me get, instead of fighting with it, let me get this. Wreath Decor by Dawn does sell these knitting needles, and you can purchase them through her shop. Okay, got it. You have no problem going through mesh with this little tool, y'all. No problem. Okay, got it. All right. Get that through here. Okie doke. And naturally it popped out. So I'm not cooking tonight. My husband's cooking. I haven't eaten dinner tonight, so I know what we're having. We're having hot hamburger sliders, okay? And that's what we're having. And last night, my son-in-law, Chad, he cooked a very good dinner. We had, he brined a turkey, and we had turkey and homemade mashed potatoes, and my daughter made fried cabbage, and it was an awesome meal. Which is kind of bad because, well, I don't know, we're pretty far away. We eat For Thanksgiving, we eat turkey. For Christmas, we have traditions, y'all. We normally eat prime rib. And then, y'all, I usually do cook, believe it or not, I do cook a turkey for Easter. But this year I thought maybe we'd change it up. You know what I've not had, and I can't tell you when? My mother-in-law used to bake it all the time. Now I'm going to switch this around, and the reason I'm going to leave it this way, is she used to get one of those large baking hens. And I'm thinking about doing that and having that instead of turkey. Have not cooked with one of those, and I can't tell you when. Now, can you believe what we cook with? I have my mother-in-law's, I guess it's a roasting pan, and it's one of those blue with the white speckles. Do y'all remember those? And it was her grandmother's roasting pan. Can you believe that? That's how old it is. And I tell you, it's hard. It's hard not to get how to anything to go wrong with that roaster, because I tell you, it is so good. Now I did get 2 chuck roasts the other day, and one of our staples, usually about every 2 weeks, we make the Mississippi pot roast. And when I cook, y'all, you got to remember, my daughter only lives, I think 6 miles away from me. So when I cook for my daughter as well. She is the librarian at one of the local schools here at Madisonville Elementary. It's called Lancaster, and she is the librarian. So we cook for her family normally when we cook. All right, let me twist this around the rail to make sure that it's properly attached. I want to make sure everything is on here nice and well. I do not want anything falling off of my wreaths, gang. Okay, so I'm just pinning it, twisting it, not pinning it, but twisting it, going around the rail. Now, when you snip this wire, make sure it goes to the inside of the wreath, because you do not want anything to scratch the door of your customer. Okay. Oh, excuse me. If you have not visited my YouTube page, I would appreciate it if you would go there and subscribe. It's Creative Designs by JL, and I would very much appreciate it. Okay, got it. This is done. Let me tie it off. Okay. There you go. Now, just like this, and when you hang, it'll dangle some. That's what you want. You want it to kind of dangle. Okay? Now, oh, naturally, wouldn't stay on. Let me get my glue gun, y'all. May have to put a new battery in. Okay, take this off just in case. All righty. No, it's on. So what I did, basically these eggs right here, these eggs I got, they're just little styrofoam painted eggs. And I had gotten these from my wholesaler. And what I did, I love this the iridescent glitter that is on it. And I'm going to put that in this wreath, okay? I have the orange, the pink, the blue, and we're going to use those, okay? So let's go ahead and let's twist these. And you have 2 options you can do with this, y'all, with the tinsel ties. Now, you paid for these. So you can get, let me show you. get one of your dowels. Let me find my dowels. All righty. I don't know what I do with my dowels, but anyway, what you can do, since the tinsels is kind of nice, it adds a little flair. You can just kind of curl them, and it'll be cute like that, which I'm planning to do. And let me just show you real quick. We're going to curl them, and we're going to kind of stick an egg in here, just like so. See? Stick the egg in it. All right, but before we do that, let's go ahead and let's attach the bow. All right, I think the bow, I pre-made the bow. I may have to wait on these eggs, y'all, because the eggs are a little wet still. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. Since the bow is going in the center, I'm just gonna fold these flat, okay? Just like so. Let's go ahead and we'll put the bow in. All righty, just like so. Okay. I just want to make sure it is the top. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Crossbar. It's in the center. And let's go ahead. Two. Okay. Just like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in and twist it around the frame. And make sure, y'all, that your whatever you have attaching your bow, that everything is to the center of, to the, coming out towards it, because you don't want it to scratch the customer's door, okay? This is supposed to go here. All right, like so. Ooh, I think this is pretty, y'all. All right, let's go in and let's put an egg in here and we'll see what it looks like. Okay. I want a blue egg here. And this has got a flat end to it. Okay. All right, we're going to glue it right here, just like so. Now, what's nice about when you glue to these tinsel ties, it really grabs a hold, and that's what you want. You want it to take hold, okay? Or if you want, you can just tuck them under, whichever you can prefer. You can just maybe kind of cut it off, which I think I'm going to do. Cut it off and tuck under. How's that? Let's do that. We're going to tuck it off and cut under. Okay, let's go ahead with a pink on this one. Okay. So if you haven't, I would appreciate it if you would sprinkle the love. Okay. All right. Okay. hot glue, hot glue. Okay. Twist this off and tie it, just like so. You get a glue stick. Okie doke. And let's go ahead and put this here, like so. Let's switch this around and go like this. Okay. Okie doke, and let's go with a pink. Okay, let's go around here. Let's twist this one around, like the way it goes. Okay. Hot, hot, hot. Woo, that's hot. Very hot, gang. Woo. Okay. And yellow. Ooh, before I do this, did I twist it? All right. Set this off. Okay, like so. There you go. Shouldn't have turned it. Let's turn it this way. Let's get this right. Okay. All right, there you go. Got this one I got to do. And then we'll do the bottom half, okay? All righty. Oh, y'all, I did a job with that hot glue on that finger. All right. On the tender part. Mm, 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 mm. Alrighty. There you go. So we're just going to go all around and do these ties. And we're going to put eggs on each tie, which would be 18 ties, y'all, all together. Okay. I love this wreath. I really do. So, getting back to what we were just, I don't know if some of you are new viewers or not, but if you don't know what Mississippi pot roast is, I got to take a sip of water. Mississippi pot roast is one of the easiest things you can make. It is made with, I use a chuck roast, but you can use a rump or a sirloin tip, whichever one you prefer. You can use either or, okay? Now, you get a thing of, you know, the little packets of McCormick au jus gravy mix, and I did forget one. And here it is. That's why I have two alike. Whew, I lucked out. Okay. One packet of the McCormick au jus gravy mix. Okay. And what you do is just put the roast in the slow cooker. If it's a chuck, I do not use the butter because the chuck has enough fat on it already. You do not need to add that butter, okay? And so you have the McCormick au jus, then you get the Hidden Valley. Oh, it is so good, y'all. You get the Hidden Valley ranch dressing mix in a packet. It's the dressing mix. And y'all, I'm going to put this one here. I skipped one, so I'll have to put it on here. And I dice an onion up, and I do put an onion in mine. And I really like the onion in mine. And basically, I put it on slow cook for 8 hours. And then I check it out. And what you want to make sure is when you check the roast after it's done, if it can be shredded with 2 forks, then it is ready, y'all. And it's so easy to do. And you've got dinner under your belt. How's that? It is so good. And you can eat it with, oh, I forgot the pork. I can't say these, y'all. I am so bad with pronunciations. You know those porcocino peppers? You put 6 of those in there. You know what those porcocino peppers are? Basically what they are we call, I guess our other name for it are those banana peppers. But you won't really taste them when you, after it's all done and cooked, okay? You won't even know they're there, okay? But it just gives it the right flavor. So you can serve it. A lot of people eat open roast beef sandwiches. We eat roast beef po' boys here. They're good with mashed potatoes, rice, and gravy. I mean, y'all, I got to make some more witchmaduli eggs, which is no problem. I can do that. So I'll finish those later. Let me get this cut and in here. And then we've got our wreath done. And I'll hold it up real quick and show it to y'all. I just need 3 more eggs. That's all I need. Alrighty. Okie dokie. How is this? Let me raise you up. Bring it over. There you go. And I don't know why this thing won't move. There. Ah, I think you can see me now. Okay, here you go. Look at this. Really came out cute. You've got your sign that hangs like so. Came out really cute. I like it. Okay, gang, so we have it. So take care. God bless and have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye-bye.